Hey everybody, what's up? Nerdquest podcast number 11 coming at you.
Jesus, it's 1-1s.
11 podcasts,
Double
Josh.
digits.
That's what we've been
Hit
going
me.
through. You gonna double down on that?
Yes, maybe. Yeah.
Anyway,
Maybe yes.
yes, podcast number 11. As always, it's me, your host Jacob, along with.
Josh, aka Zorgulon, Destroyer of Worlds.
This podcast would not be what it is without Zorgulon.
It's true.
We have two guests with us today. We have one returning. We have.
$5 Yuhala. My
Max
name is
Dickman.
Max.
And that's Max for you. If you remember, he's from our last Pottercast.
Yep.
We have a new guest with us, one of our friends from high school, and his name is
Grant. What's going on?
And today is going to be a little bit different than the
It's gonna
usual.
it's gonna be a little sadder than usual, a little more depressing.
Not
Gloomy,
only
would you say?
not only that, but it's not a normal podcast where we talk about something. It's
We're gonna
us-
be doing shit.
We're gonna be doing shit. We're gonna be playing a game. The name of the game
You wanna
is
play
called
a game?
Gloom. It's a tabletop card game, and it's one of few games where you'll find where the more depressed you are, the closer you are to
Pretty
winning.
sure it's the only game you'll find that does that.
Oh, I'm sure you can find another one.
True.
Anyway,
Guess
yes.
it's
So
Feel
like
Candyland.
like I said, the more depressed you are, the closer you are to winning. Josh, you want to explain the game?
All right, so Gloom is played with a number of families and translucent cards. Every player, we have 4, adopts a family. And we basically try to make them as depressed as possible.
We have modifier cards that give them negative self-worth, which means that just means they're
More
more
depressed.
sad and more depressed.
They come in increments of -5, -10, -15, and -20.
Yes, and then on top of that, we have positive modifier cards that make people happier, and you don't want that. You want your friend or you want your opponents to be as happy as possible.
By the end of this game, you won't have friends.
Yes,
It destroys friends like politics or religion.
or
or
Monopoly.
That's
Or
okay.
Mario Kart.
Oh,
okay, you guys
God,
are
Mario
Party.
Mario is the ultimate destroyer of friendships.
He really is. He's kind of a dick.
Anyway, on top
Mario?
of that, you have untimely
Cheats
death
cards.
cards.
He's
which
also the most racist character ever in the world.
It's a me, a racist Italian.
Okay, before we break into Mario, let's focus on Gloom
Yes,
here.
Gloom.
There's also modifier cards called Untimely Death, where if your character has negative self-worth, you can play that card down, and it kills your character, which puts them out of the game. And the total amount of points they have is how much negative worth they have.
Right.
At the end of the game, the person with the most negative points wins.
The game ends when one family is completely killed.
Yes.
And there are event cards.
There are
Here,
event cards.
I'll read one of mine. They look a little different than modifiers. This one's called The Root of All Evil. This is, draw one card from each opponent's hand and immediately play those you wish, keep the rest. You must have a living character with a coin icon to play this card. Mm-hmm. There are a number of icons that other cards will affect. We'll tell you when one of our characters has one.
We'll keep you updated on the points of
Who's currently in the lead,
who's currently in the lead.
who's going to be dead next. I think we should start with...
Now, before we start with who had who goes first is decided by who's having the worst day.
Well, before that, I think we should introduce our families.
We should introduce our families. I am the Blackwater clan.
Jake is using the Blackwater Watch clan.
We have the Old Dam, who's a murderous matriarch. We have Balthazar, the unfaithful hound. Cousin Mordecai, the red-headed stepchild. Inbreeding is the least of his worries. And we have Willem Stark, disturbing handyman, who we've decided is the grandfather of another Stark the nerd universe might know.
Another handyman, actually.
Another handyman and a genius.
Oh, yeah, quite a
genius, playboy,
and more than a little
philanthropist,
attractive.
A genius billionaire.
Playboy philanthropist.
Yeah, his name's Anthony.
His name's
Tony
Anthony.
for short.
You might know him
As Tony Stark.
So, now that that's out of the way...
Now, you guys have just kind of seen, like, that's about as creative as we get around here.
Yeah.
And that took
unless
about,
you're me.
That took about
AKA
a week and a
Josh.
half. That took about a week and a half of
I've had this
planning.
game for about a week and a half.
Yeah.
Max, who are you using?
I am using the Hemlock Hall clan, the Wellington Smythes. We have Lola Wellington Smythe, the wild child. Lord Wellington Smythe, the dumbfounded duke. The twins, the adorable tots.
That are demonically possessed.
Wellington Smythe twins are the sweetest demonically possessed sociopaths you'll ever meet. And finally, Butterfield, the lurking butler. Whatever it is, he did it.
Zorgulon is going to be the one telling the story this time around. And I am using Darius Dark's Dark Den of Deformity. A lot of alliteration in this here game.
Josh really enjoys the
So much
alliteration.
fun. Well, we have the Sinister Ringmaster, Darius Dark. Carnival's in his blood, and there's quite a lot of blood in his carnival.
Yes, there is, even though it's a very shitty carnival.
We'll get to that. We have Mr. Giggles, the skeletal clown with an afro. Says, Mr. Giggles always has a smile for the children. Alessandra DeVille, the illustrated lady, who always wears a robe. Sadly, her modesty prevents her from sharing her remarkable tattoos with the world. And the bearded man, Samson O'Toole. Well, bearded ladies are always popular. Few people seem interested in his remarkable deformity. Yeah, since we have a bearded man and the illustrated lady, we're kind of a shit circus. Nobody likes us.
El Tivo.
Grant, who are you using?
I have the Grogar family. Starting off, we'll say with the Slogar. Excuse me.
Just start.
I messed up.
Yeah, it's okay. Start from the right and work left.
Starting off with Lord Slogar. He is no more than a brain in a box.
Oh well.
He is literally a brain in a box.
Like, yeah.
It's a brain in the box.
We may do another one sometime where we actually do a video of us playing, which would probably be a good idea. But anyway.
No, this is fun because there's a lot of storytelling in it too.
Yes.
True.
Then we have Professor Helena Slogar, eccentric inventor. Helena enjoys gardening, long walks in the moonlight, and reanimating the dead. A little creepy.
So she's a Frankensteinic necromancer.
Sounds like
Yes,
my kind
sir.
Of
You're gonna... What the hell kind of girls are you into,
Don't
Max?
ask that
Max, I hope your
question.
girlfriend is listening to this.
I hope she is, because that would be hilarious.
That would be pretty funny.
We love you.
Elias E. Gore,
Yeah.
itinerant gravedigger.
Yes.
It can be...
I believe it's Igor.
No, it's definitely Igor. His middle initials in E. His middle name is Eugene.
Okay. Sucks for him.
It can be hard for a traveling gravedigger to find jobs, but there's always work at Castle Slogar.
Yeah, if you think it is.
And then there's Grogar.
Grogar!
Hey,
Grogar's everyone's favorite of the Slogar clan.
work in progress, he is no more than a teddy bear with a brain.
Yep.
Professor Slogar is determined to create the perfect groom for her daughter. She still has a ways to go.
Yeah.
But for those who don't know, we're also only playing with 4 cards.
True.
So there's also an extra card for each.
And for those who watch the show Supernatural, Grogar has a special place in me and Jake's heart. Max hasn't gotten there yet.
No. Yes. If you know the Supernatural as much as we do and enough like we do, you should get the fact that it's
a depressed teddy bear.
It's a depressed drinking teddy bear.
Yes. But anyway.
Sleep.
What,
Okay,
kinda like
so
Ted?
no,
No, way worse.
Supernatural.
That's a pothead.
Head teddy bear.
Now, how we start, who goes first on Gloom is who's had the most depressing day.
How was your day, Jake? We'll start with Jake.
You know what? My day's been pretty dandy. I'm not gonna lie.
All right.
I've been pretty good lately.
All right.
Woke up at 5:30 this morning because the neighbors upstairs got in a fight. My mom was yelling at me. I had to clean up cat vomit from outside my door.
I'm just gonna stop you right there.
Max wins.
Max
Yeah.
wins.
But I still want to hear about Grant's day, but I'll go with mine. I never have a bad day when I see Jake.
Oh,
It's
for the
terrible.
Romance.
for the Henworth
Ship it.
family out there.
Bromance.
It's not an OTP.
Hey,
it's
hey,
a pro
it's a pro
TP.
TP.
Hey, we both know, like, all of us know that you two secretly got a love going on here. It's obvious. You can't hide it.
But it's guy love.
It's all
Between
There's
two guys.
There's nothing gay about it in our eyes. Now, Grant, how has your day been?
Well, let's see. I didn't wake up until noon, so obviously it's not too bad.
Damn, you had a great day. So just stop right there.
We don't want to hear about the disgusting habit you have of running. Exercise, ew.
For those who don't know, I joined the army, so I have to go running a lot.
Ew.
So,
He also
Anyway.
likes it.
yes, I do.
So Max, you get to go first.
You could have just said
Okay.
cat vomit, you would have won.
Yeah. Cat vomit. Nope. So done. Anyway,
I give.
It gets
So
worse too.
How are
We
you...
don't want to hear about it.
Gloom also has a storytelling aspect, much like if you've ever played the game Mafia.
You can play a boring where you just lay down cards,
But that's not half as fun.
no, it is fun to really come up with a story and creativeness. Continuity out the ass. All right, nothing sticks. Nothing. A lot of stuff doesn't make sense, but it's fun to make little like vignettes.
And you would think it would make a horrible, sad, depressing story, and it kind of does, but it's one of those funny, quirky ones.
I'm gonna say our last
Unless
game.
you play with Matt.
Our last game, we had Balthazar ruined by rum.
Yeah, a dog ruined by rum. We also had, a couple times before, we had the rare flying manatee show up in Oregon.
Yes. Everybody knows of the rare flying manatee.
But yes,
no.
so Maxwell, begin the story, if you please.
Well,
Mood lighting.
Lord Wellington Smythe was, he was a bit of a weirdo. And, what he ended up doing was, well, I can't exactly see at the moment.
Not enough light, please.
One moment.
We go. Got to turn a few lights on in our studio.
Turn the TV on.
Our
But
studio,
no volume.
you mean
for the
Josh's
light.
basement?
Hey, it's a studio. It's
Anyway.
a nice basement.
Anyway, Lord Wellington Smythe. Well, you know,
I guess you could say we're making the setting
Gloomy.
Lord Wellington Smythe, he was not the healthiest of all livers in the world. And thusly, his family suffered for it as well. And through blight and pestilence, his daughter, Lola Wellington Smythe, through many days of torture and unpleasant feeling, particularly in the bowels and skin area,
Ooh.
she was plagued by the pox.
Oh no! Plagued by the pox.
Alright, and you get 2 plays per turn. You may
Yes.
choose to pass, or you may discard cards and draw them at the end of the turn.
Yes. You can only play an untimely death card on your first play. You can't do it on your second turn.
Right.
Yes. We'll probably be calling each other out on that.
Yes.
A lot.
There's a lot of calling out on stuff, yeah.
And
Oh jeez.
That's just because Josh
But-
is super anal
butter-
about rules.
Not that bad.
Butterfield,
Butterfield!
him being the butler, and, you know, he went out into town to buy
Town.
groceries. Particularly Oreos,
Oreo.
because Oreos are lovely. But as he went out, because he's rather creepy looking and he's bald and
He's a butler.
he's a butler, dresses as such, because butler's buttle,
Butler.
and and he's got a rather large nose. While he was out, rather ironic that these people were harassing him, because they're rather made fun of themselves. Butterfield was mocked by midgets,
I hear that's a terrible thing.
because it's the little things that hurt the most.
It's gotta just destroy the
Well,
ego.
did Butterfield lord his much greater stature over them?
No, I'm pretty sure
They
he was
kicked
cut,
him in the shin.
Yeah, I'm sure he was cut short
Oh,
by
yeah.
them.
Midget jokes.
All right.
And now we've
And
lost
at-
all our midget following.
And at
one
the
of
end at the end of the turn, you draw up to your hand limit, I believe.
Yes.
Yes.
Hand limit's 5.
Unless a card effect says that it is otherwise. All right. So as for me, since it's my turn now, Josh. I will.
Come on, Josh.
Quiet, human. Alright, so Darius Dark, as it's mentioned, there was a lot of blood in his carnival. He actually took to sacrificing goats. He thought the blood would make it a little showier, a little more sparkly. He thought the kids would like it. Something to play in. Because of this deviant behavior, he was chastised by the church.
Chastised by the church.
Damn.
Yeah, it was horrible.
Bringing him up to -25 self-worth.
Yes, and at the same time, Samson O'Toole,
Oh,
God damn it, Samson.
after a mishap with some wasps, as it turns out, they had a little more venom than most wasps do.
Yes,
in their
they do.
stingers. They did.
Cobra wasps.
Yeah, in Texas.
Dear Jesus.
And they turned into festering boils, which he was subsequently burdened by.
Ooh. That is terrible.
Yes, so Darius Dark was chastised by the church, and Samson O'Toole was burdened by boils. Grant, your turn.
Thank you very
Well
much,
done,
Josh.
white man.
So, that
So after your turn, I think we'll take stock on points and say who's currently. In
I was gonna go by after the round. So after
So-
all four of us have gone,
Right,
then
'cause
we
you're-
take stock of it.
Okay, that makes sense.
Darius Dark. He was indeed
Chastised by the church.
chastised by the church. However, chastised as he was,
Yes.
he was also diverted by drink.
Oh no! Yuck.
What can I say? The man likes his liquor.
Who doesn't?
Plus 10.
I like his liquor too.
Liquor.
Well, as unfortunate as that is, let's see here. Shall we say, Lord Slogar might be only a brain in a box, but even a brain can suffer from sores.
Oh, painful sores.
It gives me a headache just thinking about it.
Brain sores.
I'd imagine why,
Yeah.
but I already know, so.
Grant, did you take 2 moves?
That was my 2 moves, yes,
Okay.
sir, indeed.
Oh yeah, dude.
Oh, is it my turn now?
It is
Yes,
your
sir.
turn now.
Now the blacks. We are with the indubitably. We're with the Blackwater clan here now, and Balthazar,
Jeez.
our favorite little unfaithful hound,
Yes.
like to roam
He
the moors
Of Texas.
Texas. There are moors in Texas in this
Yes.
game, and he was sniffing around in the moors, and he sniffed into a pickle of sorts. He went into a den that was not his, a den filled with menacing manatees. And
Oh no!
Balthazar was mauled by manatees.
Best
Oh
card in
no!
the game.
That's our favorite
That
card.
is the best card in the game.
He was murderously maimed by the malicious, malevolent manatees of the moors.
We will
Of
stab
Texas.
you, Josh. Of Marlboro, Texas.
Yes.
Butterfield, being mocked by midgets, felt a pain, and he needed to get rid of that. So he started crime,
Oh.
Oh,
Yes.
Lord.
and ending which landed him in prison. Now in prison, lots of people find religion,
Yes, they do.
including Balthazar, and because
Balthazar?
not Balthazar,
Balthazar
Butterfield,
the dog
sorry.
found religion in prison
No,
after
he's being
Butterfield
mauled by
the butler
man-
started committing crime.
Yes, he's mauled by manatee. Butterfield, it found religion in prison. I mean, Balthazar might have too, but we're focused on Butterfield here. And because he found religion, he was blessed by the bishop.
No.
Oh.
All right, so that makes...
That puts us at the end of the round.
All right, so currently we have Jake has a total of negative 20.
Negative 20.
Yes, on one card.
Max has
Negative 10 total.
Negative 10 total. He's got a plus 20 on Butterfield and 2 minus 15s on Lola Wellington Smythe.
Josh. How are you looking over there?
I've got a net grand total negative 5 from Darius Dark,
Nice.
minus 15 and a plus 10, and negative 10 from Samson O'Toole.
Yes.
Negative
Grant
13.
has negative 30 from Lord Slogar. Yikes.
Now to run over the totals right now. Max has negative 10. Josh has negative 5. Grant has negative 30, and me, Jacob,
Actually,
has negative 20.
I actually have
negative
negative 15.
Oh, you have negative 15. Sorry,
Yeah, I was going
typo.
card by card.
Oh.
Yeah.
Negative 15. So, as it goes right now, Max is in last, Josh is in next to last, I'm in second, and Grant is in first.
Surprisingly enough, I'm winning.
But this could change. There are
It changes like
there are
that.
equalizer cards all out the ass in this game.
Indeed,
And the
considering...
podcast, hopefully.
Okay.
Well,
so now
we
is
had a
it-
practice game before we started, and let's put it this way. The game ended with negative 15 in my hand.
With 4 people dead in his family.
I
Yeah,
don't want to
got
brag or
fucked.
anything, but I had a negative 85.
yeah, you pulled
you,
magic out of your ass.
Yes, Max, your turn.
Go, Max.
Okay.
What happened next in the Wellington Smythe clan?
Well, all the trouble with the pox on Miss Lola,
Yes.
things were not going well whatsoever. And turns out the pox was not the only thing she had.
Oh no. Herpes.
She also had this terrible, terrible creature. Like, I believe it's called...
A baby.
I believe it's called... That could be.
A
I think,
boyfriend?
I think the spawn of Satan was more like it.
Oh, so her baby.
Yes.
But this baby, there's something off with it.
Oh no.
It was Satan.
And,
It was Damien from The Omen.
And, well, it wasn't exactly born, or more burst out as it consumed her from within and killed her.
Oh!
Oh, wow.
Yikes, that
that's-
was
She's
vicious.
negative 30, and then she gets an additional negative 10 because she had the skull icon.
Wow.
So she's at negative
Max
40.
is brutal in this.
Ooh. Max, you are...
Wait.
That was my first move.
Yeah, it was
That
his
was
first
his
move.
first
I'm making sure, people.
Max,
Making sure.
I've known you a few years now. I've never known you to be so brutal and evil.
You don't know Max.
Max can be incredibly sadistic.
You
can.
do not know Max.
All right.
And also, you see, Butterfield, good friends of the Slogars.
Oh, jeez.
Lifelong friends.
Oh, that's not me, never mind.
No, that's Grant.
And,
Slogar's a Grant.
Well, something happened. You know,
A thing.
he was blessed by the bishop.
Yes, he was.
Bishop didn't know that he was Butterfield. Because it was a tragic misunderstanding
Oh, no!
that he got Butterfield and Lord Slogar mixed up.
Oh, no!
Damn it, Max.
Switching their top modifiers. Which lands Butterfield at a negative 30 right now.
All right. So, my turn. And this game isn't nearly as interesting unless you make enemies during it.
Yes.
So, I'm going to make an enemy with possibly the worst, most brutal, horrible card in the game.
No!
You're
Did someone die
dead.
without cares?
It's possible.
Is it possible?
And in fact, a certain butler,
You
Oh,
know, penis.
Butterfield!
he was suffering from sores horribly, but he said, enough is enough, and he just kind of let go
Uh-huh.
and lost his will to live, and he died without cares.
Oh,
You
poor Butterfield.
penis monger.
You know what? It was good to see him die with not depressed.
Yes,
You
it
know,
was.
Not neutral. More neutral than
You
anything.
penis monger.
However, let's see.
I'm sure someone else was depressed.
Always.
But that night, you know
Yes.
what happened that night?
What happened that
Well,
night?
it was quite a stormy night.
Oh, no!
And that's an event card, for those of you who don't know. That allows me to draw 4 cards, play 1, then discard until I reach my current limit.
Josh is a cockmonger.
A little bit. However, let's see. I think I know what card I'm going to play. But, yeah, I'm going to play that one. Darius Dark. Fast forward 30 years. It was chastised by the church, diverted by drink, and then, because of all this, he was lots of drunken disorderlies. Nobody liked him, and he died old and alone.
Oh, no!
Oh, yeah. Event card allows you to do that. I was about to say second turn!
Allows me to play 1, and then I discard until I reach my current limit, which is 5.
You have how many cards?
I have 6.
One more turn?
No, I just got to discard 1.
Yeah.
Oh, alright, well, discard.
Discard was mildly mad. All right, so allowed me to be the worst person in the world.
Everybody
You
hates Josh now.
Actually, Max, I think if looks could kill, I'm positive I'd be lying cold on the ground right now.
It's true. Mac.
Con! Con!
Tribble,
Sorry.
Tribble.
Alright, go, Grant.
Samson O'Toole.
Fuck you, Grant.
That bastard.
That cold hard bastard. Oh wait.
That cold, hard, bearded bastard.
Yes, it's an interesting facial deformity.
Shave his face.
Well,
Why would you do that?
I
That's his
can't really-
moneymaker.
I mean, if
Because
you
you
look,
just did
obviously
two
Max
guys
has a
that
beard
cares,
too. Well,
so-
part of one. He's got peach fuzz.
That's not peach fuzz. That's a full-on facial hair. I get peach fuzz, okay?
I had to shave for work like 3 days ago, so.
Anyway,
That's
Anyway.
3 days?
Yeah.
God,
Back
go
to-
shave, man.
Back to the game.
So, Samson O'Toole. He was indeed
burdened by boils.
burdened by boils. I cannot read upside
The
down.
bearded man burdened by boils.
Yes,
Say that 5
but
times
was his
fast.
beard burdened by boils?
You dicks.
Say that 5 times fast.
No,
Don't encourage him.
Not now, but maybe later.
Well,
they were boisterous boils too.
burdened by boils. Obviously, he was in a lot of pain
Throat.
Brutal.
as he was trying to run around in the cold air to try and cool the boils.
Yes, that's a common remedy.
Yes, he's running around.
The cold air in Texas.
Yes, the cold air in Texas.
Indy
I hear
He could have been on the moors.
I hear it's freezing this time of year.
Yeah,
ran into a
in hell,
swamp.
Texas.
Samson O'Toole ended up running into a swamp and drowned in a bog.
Alright then.
All right, so
What did he die at?
-10.
He died with -10.
That's not too bad.
No, it's horrible.
And Lord Slogar.
I lost a card.
Well, Lord Slogar apparently has had many enemies over the years since obviously he's only a brain in the box at this point. Must be very old. Poor man. But, being as old as that, you have friends, you have enemies.
Yes, you always do.
Of course.
Yeah.
Well,
I have an enemy right next to me.
his enemies actually end up getting the best of him. Are you referring to Max or me?
Max.
Gotcha.
Everyone's kind of an enemy right now.
Specifically Max is my enemy right now because I played Died Without Cares.
So, one particular group of enemies ended up getting him, and he was indeed persisted by Portuguese.
Poltergeists.
Excuse me, I can't read either.
Poltergeists.
Which are vengeful
Poltergeist.
spirits.
They are. They're
Excuse
annoying
me.
ones too.
Was that your final turn?
Yes, sir.
If any of you are Harry Potter fans, which we know you are,
Yes.
Peeves, in fact, was a poltergeist.
Yes, he was.
I love
So
you.
imagine being pestered by multiple Peeveses.
Now,
I'd dropkick that
has anybody
bastard.
ever heard the saying, misfortune favors the old?
Oh shit.
Well, misfortune does favor the old. And I'm playing this event card, and I can play up to 2 additional cards this round. They must be untimely death or modifier with negative pathos. And with that...
Why wouldn't you make that your second play?
Thank you, Josh, for the strategy.
Yeah.
Oh, that was stupid. Now he's gonna kill us.
I'm not gonna
Lack of
kill.
cares.
I'm not gonna kill you guys.
No.
No.
Ah,
But
clever.
cousin Mordecai, on the other hand, he's the inbred redhead stepchild of the Blackwater clan. So obviously, not only is he made fun of a lot at
I forgot. You need to look at that.
the player to your right, randomly select and discard. So Grant played pestered by poltergeists, and because of that, the player to his right, which would be Josh, may randomly select and discard one card from Grant's hand.
All right.
There. Thank you.
Oh.
What'd you get rid of?
Had a picnic in the park. It's a positive modifier card of a total of plus 15.
Wow, you could actually use that.
Yeah.
Not
Now-
too concerned. I have a couple other tricks up my sleeve.
Back to my play.
Sorry, please
Yes.
continue, Sir
of
Jacob.
cousin Mordecai, the inbred redheaded stepchild of the Blackwater clan.
Yes.
Not only was he made fun of at school, but by the own clan, Blackwater. They just mocked him, and made fun of him, and teased him so much that cousin Mordecai was driven to drink.
Oh, yuck.
How old is he?
Like 12.
Pretty sure that's illegal.
Nah,
They're
he doesn't
rednecks.
give a shit.
Redneck.
We're in
He
Texas.
probably makes his own stuff.
Yeah, in Texas, you say, hey, officer, hold my beer.
And on top of that, I will go back to playing Misfortune Favors the Old, which I can play 2 additional cards.
As long
And
as
with-
they're untimely death or negative modifiers.
And with that, I'm going to let you guys know that while Balthazar was mauled by a manatee, a malicious manatee,
Was it a mischievously malicious manatee?
it was a very...
God damn it.
Yes, mischievous, malicious manatee.
Would you say he was maimed and then mauled?
Yes, by the mischievous, malicious manatee of the Texas Moors.
Malevolent.
He was disgraced at a dance, too.
Oh, no.
Family dance, and being the unfaithful hound he was, and the family not caring about him, the family would poke him and grab his tail and kick him.
Do all sorts of
And
horrible
now
And
things.
so he
Scratch
was
his belly.
disgraced at a dance. And that caused him to run away. Back to the moors, where he ran back into that malicious, malevolent manatee den, and the manatee tore him limb from limb,
Oh, no.
killing the unfaithful hound Balthazar. Quit playing footsie with me, Josh.
I'm sorry.
I'm trying to be depressed here.
And how many points was that?
I put him at negative 40.
All right, so
Well, maybe.
that means
The
Lola's
den
level.
he actually ended up running into turned out to be nothing but smoke and mirrors.
Oh.
That takes that away.
Balthazar lives!
But,
for now. For now.
so, is that the end of my turn? I'm going to play another card now?
Yeah.
Alright,
sir.
now,
He's still alive still.
he is, he is still alive.
End of the round.
End of the round. I'm at... Actually, Max, you go first.
I am at negative 40 with Lola Wellington Smythe.
Yep, negative 40. I am at, let's see, negative 30, negative 40.
Negative 40, we have a tie. Grant, what are you at?
I actually lost a few points on this one. I'm actually at negative 20.
Negative 20. I, myself, am at negative 55. So, Max and Josh are tied for second.
We have to
Grant's in
cheer
last.
Jacob because Jacob has won every single game of Gloom he's ever played.
And
I have two.
I'm
That's
at
only
negative-
Well, yeah,
I'm
but
at negative 55, so I am in the lead. Oh boy, I have a huge target on my back now.
yeah.
Alright, Max, start us off again.
Well,
Hang on, before we go around. How many people do you have killed in your family?
2.
2.
0.
0. So we gotta start killing people off here.
Yeah, I was saying, because Jake, that negative 55 won't mean shit unless you kill people.
Yes, and I want to keep my winning streak
That's
going.
why-
You only keep
that's why I
track
didn't- that's why I
of
played
you
the
only
smoke and
keep track
mirrors.
of the dead people. I'd like to point that out when the game ends.
Yeah.
The only people that you score points for are the dead.
so what happened was Lord Wellington Smythe, you know. Well, Lord Wellington Smythe, you know, he was on his way home, walking home from his faithful butler's funeral. He was the only one there.
Oh.
And
Sad day.
he was walking home and a traveling merchant asked him to peruse his wares. One of which was free samples, which no one can ever pass up.
True.
And there was this little greenish red thing. He's like, okay, I'll eat that. He eats it. Turns out it was a free sample of ghost pepper.
Oh.
Yikes.
So running around trying to find water, he ran to the nearby moors of Texas and started drinking.
Oh, that's got
And
some nasty
proceeded
stuff
to get
in that water.
distressed by dysentery.
Oh, that's
knew it.
just
Yeah, that's-
terrible.
That's horrible.
No one wants to deal with that.
I feel like someone... You should take pity on the Duke and give him something he can be happy for.
it's okay.
I respectfully disagree. Someone should really cheer up the Blackwater Sound, though. I've heard
It's
I
true,
can hear his howling from where we are.
Yeah.
No,
And-
we should
yeah.
focus on the Wellington Smythe because they're very depressed with 2 people dead and it looks like
Yes,
Lord
looks like
Wellington
one's on the
Smythe
way.
on his
Yeah,
way.
but one of them died without cares, though.
That's
He
true.
died happy and should be mercied upon.
Anyway,
And the twins,
those adorable little demonically possessed sociopaths.
yes, they, well, recently, there have been a rash of murders.
Were they by murderer elementals?
Murder elementals, indeed.
Malevolent murderer
Summoned
elementals
by the
committed murder?
twins.
Of course.
The twins were caught, though,
Get the salt.
and were put into prison.
And iron.
Oh, good.
And while
Because
in prison,
that's like... Oh, it's Texas. Never mind.
and while in prison, there may be no event cards played while that card shows.
For you,
You cannot.
you cannot play an event card.
So, I don't care.
And Max is like, I don't have any, so... Huh.
Fuck that shit. Oh,
Um,
and by the way, stressed by dysentery. The player to my left may randomly select and discard 2 cards from my hand.
Woo!
I'm going to try to be a little bit more merciful about this because I'm going to play a similar card to my turn. Was devoured by weasels, and which is a death card, and was trapped on a train, so minus 20. So I hope I was a little bit
My turn over.
okay.
I draw to the limit.
All right, so my first move is actually going to be Mr. Giggles.
Ah, that clown.
Yes, Mr. Giggles, the creepy clown. You know, clown equipment actually costs quite a bit.
It does indeed.
And so he had to take out some loans.
oh.
Well, took them from the wrong people.
Oh, was
Oh.
he swindled by a salesman?
He was not swindled by a salesman, much worse.
Crippled by creditors.
He was crippled by creditors. And the player to my right may randomly select and keep 2 cards from my hand.
Well, damn. Well played, sir. Well played indeed.
And let's see. Alessandra DeVille, being an illustrated woman and therefore very depressed at everything all the time. Actually, no. No, Max will kill me if I do that. She actually grew old without grace because Mr. Giggles was just being hounded by his creditors. Alessandra DeVille and grew old without grace because of that, and you know, she has only one friend left in the world who's being hounded by the mafia.
This has to be the most depressing circus ever.
It really is.
Indeed.
And when I play that, player to my right may randomly select and discard 2 cards from your hand.
Josh had one card left.
Yep.
So Josh gets a brand new hand.
I do.
Congratulations, good sir. My turn?
Go ahead.
Alrighty. Balthazar.
Balthazar.
I want you to remember this moment.
He's.
Was...
Then again, you don't have died without carrots in your hand.
Don't.
Yeah, you killed me with that last game.
I can hear Max's thoughts going, you cunt wolfer.
Balthazar was indeed... What is that?
He was disgraced at a dance.
Ooh, disgraced at a dance.
Oh,
The
no.
poor man. Dancing, well...
Poor man, he's
Poor
a dog.
dog.
The sly dog.
Poor thing.
Well, regardless, I've never seen a dog that could dance regardless. But Balthazar...
Someone's not spending enough time on YouTube.
Or Scooby-Doo.
Or Scooby-Doo.
Balthazar, nonetheless, turned that around, learned to dance, and impressed everybody so much that he was the toast of the town.
Oh, look at that. Well, isn't that just a kick in the nuts?
I think that was honestly think that was our first positive multiplier. Positive
No.
modifier.
No.
No,
One of them up.
we've had a few.
Darius Dark earlier was doing
I have
my
one
drink.
over here too, blessed by the bishop.
Yeah.
Oh.
That was
So-
switched over onto me.
So anyway. Whose turn is it?
Still mine.
Okay.
Well, Balthazar may have been persistent. Excuse me, not Balthazar. Lord Slogar.
Road Slogar.
Pestered by
Sounds like Sean
Portuguese.
Sounds a little like Sean Connery, yes.
Only
But-
you say it like that.
Yes.
Being as old as he is, he
Yes.
also has other enemies.
How many years is this of being a brain in the jar?
I have lost count. Honestly,
Oh, wow.
it's been older
Wow,
than
that
me.
long.
He's pretty damn old.
Yeah, he is.
God, someone needs
Well-
to put him out of his misery.
Yeah.
Might as well. But this should actually help a little bit. He was jinxed by gypsies.
Oh no.
Gypsies, you say?
Gypsies.
And it now
Those
says
damn
that-
Gypsies.
As a little bit of the card, it says your draw limit is reduced by one card while this text shows.
Alright, so you only get to draw up to 4
So
cards.
now I have a total of 4 cards in my hand, is all I'm allowed.
Alright, that would make it Jake's turn.
My turn. Now, Lord Wellington Smythe
Son of a bitch.
Just-
I didn't do it.
Remember this, Jake.
was distressed by dysentery
Remember this.
and was just suffering horribly from it. But he came out of it, and through his sickness, he realized that life is short, and you really gotta take a hold of it and do as much as you can. So he went into politics, and
Good maneuver.
It's the exact same thing happened.
the
last time I played
politics,
with you, Josh.
the politics of Texas,
And I didn't do it either time.
as you know,
Oh, there-
is apparently Parliament.
yeah,
Oh.
haven't you heard of that?
Yes, the Parliament of Texas.
But you gotta
Yes,
say it
sir.
right. Parliament of Texas.
Now
They were,
he
they were
becoming
cowboy hats,
or going into the Parliament of Texas with some of his ideas of how
How to
they can-
change
Texas and make it better
for the more
country.
traditional.
He became popular in
Really?
Parliament. Yeah, he did.
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah.
The Texas Parliament, that's not easy to do.
Some bitch.
Yeah. And who is buried right there for
That
you,
would
Josh?
be Darius Dark himself.
Darius Dark, believed to be dead after he was
Jake.
what? How did he die?
Old and alone.
He believed to be dead, old and alone.
Very alone. As in, there's nothing anybody can do to bring him back to life and or cheer him up. Shut up, Helena Slogar.
Gotta love Carl.
That's actually thanks to Helena Slogar,
Fuck
Oh!
Professor.
My family's a genius.
She decided to bring him back to life, and it was not to be Darius Dark's final days and his death. And with the to be or not to be, you can move one untimely death card from a dead character to a living character with a negative self-pathos. And with that,
Shit.
I'm going to take Died Old Alone and place it on Cousin Mordecai.
The enemy of my enemy is my friend.
On Cousin Mordecai. And Cousin Mordecai died old and alone after being
love
driven to
karma.
the drink.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Yeah, you pissed off both of us.
Worth it!
Oh, damn it. I need to be or
And,
not to be because I will
that's-
bring back Butterfield.
that is my play. Now,
Okay.
Cheer him the
Points.
fuck up.
end of the round.
Points.
Let's go to points. I went from negative 55 to 0.
Woo! Negative 45.
Max at negative 45. Josh, my friend, what are you at?
Second. Negative 55.
Negative.
But only 10 of that's
55.
dead.
Grant,
Because fuck you,
I'm
Jake.
at negative 40. And nobody's dead.
I have one person dead, and I'm at 0.
I still have 2 people dead and I'm at negative 40.
Max is at negative 45. Josh is at negative 55. Grant's
Yes.
at negative 40, and I'm pretty neutral with my family at 0.
Alright. So, Max, your turn.
To start the new round.
Very
Kick his
fair.
ass. Kick Jake's ass. I don't even care if I lose. I just don't want Jake to win.
Well, what I am going to do is, well, Lord Wellington Smythe was
Okay, William Shatner.
popular in Parliament.
There's something on the wing.
Wow.
Something.
Even though he was popular in Parliament, he made some enemies. Particularly one very high-ranking and very British.
Oh, wow. The
Lord
intelligence of
Wellington
muskets?
Smythe. Lord Wellington Smythe was thusly cursed by the Queen.
Wow.
Yikes. That's pretty brutal right there.
Jeez.
Yes, she does not like him
Ooh, the
whatsoever.
queen.
That old
Uh,
bitch.
Immediately discard your entire hand when that's played.
Oh, go
Oh
to
wait,
the
no.
queen.
Never mind then.
Nope, he wasn't cursed by the Queen, people.
It was a
Just
misunderstanding.
kidding. Just kidding.
They were just
Cursed by
joking.
the Queen isn't a death either.
Oh,
You flipped
valid.
him over.
What?
You flipped him over for some reason. Scrub.
No, he was
He's not
fixing your card.
Yeah.
Straighten him out.
Scrub.
Anyway.
You're a scrub either way. Doesn't matter.
Let's face the
Scrub
facts.
dub dub.
Me and you, I love unspecified.
Well, he figured he was going to be cursed by the Queen, but it was actually turned out to be a false alarm.
Okay.
She was thinking of Lord Wallington Smith.
Oh! That damn Wallington Smith.
Yeah,
That, I
seriously.
can see how that could be easily
He tried
got
to
used.
restrict gun control
Oh,
in the Texas Parliament.
Oh.
Yes,
Yes.
he better be cursed by the Queen.
Yeah.
But yeah, and but he was so nervous and stressed out by the thought of almost being cursed by the Queen, he was ruined by rum.
Ooh.
Yikes.
Bring down to a negative 10.
And now cheer everyone in Jake's family up. I can't. I can't either.
I wish.
Not this time.
Not this
Why
time.
are you coming after me? I haven't done shit to you.
I know. That's
He
why
remembers last game.
Oh god, Lord
haven't done it.
Slogar needs to be cheered up.
Yeah. Is it my turn or is it not?
No, I have
it's
one
not.
more.
If you play cursed by the Queen on Jake, then he will lose his entire hand.
I
What?
hate you. I hate you so much.
You know what? I'm not gonna do that yet.
Yay!
Do it now. Now. Do it now.
Instead, what I'm going to do...
Little Shop of Horrors, anybody? I mean, seriously.
Little shop of whores.
Hunt game, where is this place?
What I'm gonna do is... Well, Lord Wellington Smythe...
Is that a
You know-
timely death card?
No.
Okay.
After the whole, messing with the Queen business...
Yes.
Well, he recommended someone to be cursed. The old dam.
Oh,
Forcing
no!
to be cursed by the Queen.
And Jake loses his entire hand.
Damn it!
What did you have in there?
Body thief.
Oh.
Actually, no, I'm just kidding. I just want to see you guys' reaction. Startled by snakes.
Okay.
A second chance.
Oh.
Shunned by society. Perturbed by the pudding, and fell down the well. Damn it! I played that every single game I played.
Nicely tried, Monsieur.
Well,
Nicely tried.
shit.
All right. My turn then.
Oh,
You have Body Thief now, don't you?
No!
He wishes.
So,
No, but I bet you his God died without cares.
No.
no,
I
Josh
already-
played it on.
No, I played it on Butterfield.
Oh,
and
fuck.
Lysandra
No,
Deville,
Josh
while
played
making her own chicken dinner one night.
She related to Cruella Deville?
No, I don't
Oh.
know.
Yeah, I remember. This.
Josh played Died Without Cares because that's what you got. That's what got you pissed at him in the first place.
So, Alessandra Deville, she was trying to make, her own chicken dinner, but she's just not a good cook.
A woman?
I know.
Oh,
and
that's
she
bad.
choked on a bone and died.
Ooh.
Yeah, not
Painful.
a pretty way to go.
Ooh, that must hurt.
It's gotta suck.
Actually, no, she didn't. I feel like the Prince of Persia. I have the worst memory in the world. I'm sorry, that didn't happen. Actually, false alarm, that was Darius Dark. Whereas Mr. Giggles. Actually, no, let's go back to Alessandra.
Oh, God. Make up your fucking mind.
You don't have any positive ones, do you?
No.
I know, neither do
She
I.
found someone that she could just bare her soul to, and she fell in love with him. And they, after a few months, they actually talked about getting married.
Uh-huh.
And in fact, they did. They decided to. But
Oh, there's a butt.
due to a tragic accident, the ice sculpture actually melted partway
Uh-huh.
and formed a puddle of water on the ground.
Yes.
So her husband slipped on it
Uh-huh.
and fell on one of the
Was
candles.
she widowed at the wedding?
She was widowed at the wedding.
Ooh.
I just realized
No, she
how...
wasn't.
No, she wasn't. He lives!
He does live.
Like I said, continuity out the ass on this game.
However, you know what? Mr. Giggles can do this. His creditors decided, you know what? We've beaten one clown too many for the day, and they don't want to get any more near where they don't want to get anywhere near clowns, just like you, Jake.
That's true.
And they let him go, but not before pushing him down some stairs and making sure that he broke many bones. They say pain is the greatest teacher. Guess what? You failed.
Oh, God.
Oh,
Grant, your turn.
alrighty. Well, I have the opportunity. I'm going to take it. Lord Slogar. His dear wife,
Oh,
Professor
God.
Helena Slogar. She did not very much like her husband. She was forced into the marriage.
Ah, was it an arranged marriage?
Yes, it was.
Oh, those can go right.
Which explains why she put him through the hell of making him a brain in a jar.
Indeed. She needed
Brain in
his,
a box.
she also needed his body for experiments.
Okay, let's not touch that one.
I'm not going to touch that one with a 10-foot pole.
Yeah.
37.5 foot. Get on my level.
What about a 38?
Possibly.
Or 39 and a half.
Okay.
Grinch, anybody?
So,
Yep.
regardless, Helena Slogar took the jar of a brain of her husband out to the woods and left him,
Oh, jeez.
where he was thus later eaten by bears and died.
Oh, he's at negative 45 or something like that.
Yikes.
40.
Ah, dear Jesus.
Yikes.
So goodbye, Lord Slogar.
Oh, God, that was a brutal one.
That is a brutal one.
Kill Grant!
I
Of
could
course,
have
then
Jake
again,
discard
as
his entire new hand.
payback, on her way
Oh,
back
try
from
not.
leaving her
I could,
husband,
I said.
Oh.
on her way back from leaving her husband in the woods, she also ended up, I don't know, by chance, disturbing some very angry insects.
Ooh,
Oh.
no.
And was
Did she happen
wounded.
to trip in the forest and hit her head on a tree and make the
She-
tree shake? And
Was she wounded by wasps?
She was indeed wounded by wasps.
I've played that almost every game, and
On
it's always the same
Samson-
guy.
Samson O'Toole.
Who is... nope, I think if he was... Yeah, he's dead.
That poor bastard.
Yep. The poor bastard.
Now that's your turn.
My turn is over.
Now, yes, he was wounded by wasps. And he was laying there unconscious for a while. Until Willem Stark, the disturbing handyman,
It's a
stumbled
her?
upon...
Her. Yeah.
Oh, stumbled upon her.
Ooh.
And
Called her a
saved...
man for 3 times.
My bad.
It happens.
I thought it was...
She was wearing a very unflattering
Oh,
garment.
no. I remember what I'm going to do.
Oh, boy.
He stumbled upon the remains
Of Lord
of
Slogar.
Lord
Oh,
Slogar's
shit.
brain. And he felt, hey, I'm a handyman. I'm a genius handyman.
Can we fix it?
He doesn't realize this now, but his grandson will be one of the best superheroes ever.
Yes.
But That's in the future. This is now.
Yes.
And
In the 1800s.
Willem Stark collected the pieces of Lord Slowgar's brain, ran off with them, and tried to recreate them. And I'm laying down the body thief event card, and so that takes Lord Slowgar away, along with Willem Stark. And that is, just to give you guys an idea, he had what?
Negative 40.
Negative 40 on Lord Slowgar,
Which is devastating.
And Jake
And
just
no more.
shoved a giant dildo up my ass on that one. That was
Pretty
a low
much.
blow. That was a
Too.
huge low blow.
Holy
ribbed.
shit.
Hey, Jake, just remember, payback's a bitch.
Yep, I know.
You really got two
Jake's
guys
like, yeah,
coming
I've
for
heard
you.
it before.
I'm losing anyway, so what's the matter?
Now he's just like, I'm gonna fuck with you.
Now, Balthazar was the toast of the town.
He was.
He was.
That damn beautiful dog.
He was having a good time.
He was. Where's my damn beautiful
But
dog?
unfortunately,
Don't worry about it.
unfortunately, Balthazar
I can't whistle anyway.
gallivanting into the woods.
I love that word.
Yes.
Specific.
Having just a grand old time.
Yes.
Slipped
Oh no.
into a nest of porcupines, and he was pierced by porcupines.
Oh no.
Yeah. That was unfortunate for him.
Yeah.
And that is the end of the round.
All right.
So let's get our totals.
Well, Max is at negative 40 still. Actually, no. He's at negative, let's see, 50, negative 70.
Jeez, someone cheer up Max.
Well, only 40 of it counts.
Okay.
I, Josh Zorgulon, am at negative 20 plus negative 5. So plus negative 15. I lied. So that's 35. Negative 35 plus negative 40. So negative 75 plus negative 10, which
So
makes it negative 85.
Someone needs to cheer Josh up too.
Jake,
What?
that's exactly the amount you won with last game.
Yes, it
Negative
is.
85.
Grant, what did you have?
I'm at exactly what I had last game as well, negative 15. I had the option to have negative 55 if someone hadn't fucking stolen my body.
He's a dick.
Hey, blame Willem Stark, not me.
True.
Now
That damn dirty ape.
I'm at negative 35.
He was an ass. That's why his
plus
son
negative
turned out to be such an
15,
asshole.
so that's
And his
negative
grandson,
50.
too.
Valid.
I'm at negative 65. So the totals after that round is Max at negative 70, Josh at negative 85, Grant's at negative 15.
Fuck
and
you,
I'm
Jake.
At negative 65.
Fuck you.
And the game goes on. Max, your turn.
Well, what proceeded to happen?
Oh my god. You'll stop talking like William Shatner.
No. Anyway, what happened was, the twins,
Oh, the twins.
you know,
That's
they
poor
got out
twins.
of prison. Got taken out of prison. But, while being taken out of prison, the newest punishment was that they were marooned at the moors.
Oh no!
Yikes.
Those malevolent Moors of Texas.
Oh no.
What?
When you play Marooned on the Moors, it's like Fell Down the Well. You may immediately play an untimely death as a free play.
Oh no!
Yes, and,
You have to play it on them, don't you?
Yeah.
well, while they were,
Actually, it doesn't say that. Oh yeah, it does. I lied.
well, after they were marooned on the moors, someone came to find them. It was their younger cousin,
Oh no.
Eugene Sheldonson
Oh no.
Smythe.
Smite.
Eugene
Esquire
Sheldonson
the
Smythe.
Third.
Oh wow, Eugene Sheldonson Smythe, Esquire the Third. He must have gotten to beat the shit out of him in high school.
That's a name right there.
Yeah, that's a
and,
name.
Including teachers.
Yeah.
And
Shout out to Caleb Bodie.
he-
That's a name.
Yeah,
And-
he's listening.
he decided, because he was thinking, let's see, Lola's dead, and Lord Smythe is not in very good shape. So, you know what? I'm going to do something horrible.
Oh
So
no.
he went to the moors where they were marooned, and he butchered the twins.
Oh.
They were slain by an heir.
Oh wow!
But there was
okay.
an unpleasant surprise.
oh no!
You fucker.
There was indeed. The twins were not there when he went.
Read it. It says, remove the top modifier from one living character. It's an untimely death makes them dead.
Yeah.
However,
Son of a
you
bitch.
can remove this one from Wellington Smythe. Which is probably something I would do.
Yeah.
So you're going after me when I'm not in the lead?
Or you could go after Jake with the Grand Dam.
Or you could take out Josh
You have
because
to
he's
wait,
winning.
but he has to wait for his turn now.
Yeah.
He can't.
Yeah.
He was laying it down on Max because
Yeah, okay.
that was the key play right there.
Yeah.
Also, keep in mind though, Josh is winning.
Yeah, he is.
Yep.
Oh my God, I am.
Hey, Josh.
And
You're about to get butt fucked.
That's all right. I know.
turn end.
My turn.
Oh,
Jake. My turn. All right. So Mr. Giggles in the hospital because he broke many bones. Turns out he didn't get there quick enough, and his bones started healing in strange ways, and he was told he would never clown again,
No, Mr. Giggles.
and he died of despair.
Oh no! Wow. Circus is looking pretty gloomy there.
However, there
That
was
joke is bad
an
and you feel
unpleasant surprise.
Still dead.
Oh, shit. I'm sorry.
good effort.
You need to be or not to be,
Yeah.
or a tragic misunderstanding.
Yeah, one of those two.
However, let's go with
living shit. I keep forgetting that.
Balthazar. He.
I made the same mistake twice.
Let's see. What's the last one on him? Actually, no. Fuck it. I'll just go with Wellington Smythe. Lord Wellington
kidding me?
Smythe. What?
You fucking kidding me? Seriously?
No. He was ruined by rum, but you know,
Penis
a stranger came to him, incidentally. Mr. Smythe, Esquire III, and told him, "Don't worry," and laid his hand on his shoulder. "You have a chance to begin again."
Oh no!
You suck.
Yep. Archer shout out. Yup.
Nicely done.
And what a chance to begin it again is, it takes all the modifiers off
Of one living character.
One living character.
Your turn, Grant.
Alrighty. Well, Josh, you're kind of, leading the pack here. So, I mean, I guess somebody's got to mess with you a bit.
That understandable.
Someone needs to take down the circus, is what they need to do.
Someone needs to play.
Light that shit on fire.
Someone needs to play second chance right there.
No shit.
Nah, I don't know what you're talking about.
Well, what is that? I cannot read his name. Her name, excuse me. The crazy lady. Excuse me.
The illustrated lady.
Yes.
Stop playing footsie with these.
I'm sorry. I'm just so attracted to you, Jake.
Awkward.
Not really.
Well,
No.
the illustrated lady. She may have been all covered up because,
She was just modest.
yes, modest. However, one day she finally decided to remove all her clothing and show
Oh.
her art.
I like where this is going.
And with that, she toured the world. Became
After all, she's the only one left in the circus.
Yes.
I mean,
became very famous for her artwork. And she landed a legacy.
Oh, look at that.
oh
Oh,
wow!
fuck.
I may immediately draw or discard 2 cards when it's played.
That's a discard pile.
Thanks for keeping track, Max.
Yeah, thanks.
Here,
hand.
turn these face up. There you go.
Yeah. Is that the end of your turn?
No, sir. I still have one more move.
Oh, well.
Your
So-
move, white man.
Well,
It's an important decision, you know.
yes, it is. Professor Helena Slogar. Well, let's just say she didn't much like
I'm sorry,
Elias
Grant, but I'm
Igor.
pretty sure you're gonna lose.
Yeah, no shit, Sherlock.
All right,
Yeah.
let's go. Actually, I might lose. I have only one person dead.
I have.
He has nobody
One
dead
person
and
dead.
15, negative 15 points.
Yeah, you should probably lose.
Yeah, no shit.
All right, let's go.
Grant wins. He's the happiest.
It's Gloom Golf.
Does he really lose?
Yeah.
So, Professor Helena Slogar had a vendetta against Elias Igor and decided to change the will
His ways.
of Lord Slogar.
Oh, wow.
And Elias Igor was indeed written out of the will.
That sucks.
That's man, that's horrible.
Man, it sounds like the Slogars are falling on hard times.
It does.
They are
But you know
indeed.
who's not?
Who?
The circus.
Yeah?
Miss Alessandra.
Yeah?
She's what? She's landed a legacy. Not only has she landed a
Indeed.
legacy, but with her legacy, she's gone around and spent a lot of time outside, enjoying life. At the lake too.
Ooh.
Ah.
Was she?
Lake
Did she-
Wanatuck a lot.
Want to talk a lot of?
Yeah, and she
In
she
Texas.
found love at the lake.
Oh no.
Ooh.
You know, I'm kind of surprised that she could, because she's not a pretty woman.
Yeah, no. You know who's also falling on good times? The Wellington Smythe family.
Son of a bitch. I've got one.
Lord Slogar. You think he'd be down in the dumps
Wellington
because or Wellington Smythe? Sorry,
Lord
Wellington
Slogar is
Smythe.
indeed dead.
Nah, he's just gone. Lord Wellington Smythe falling on hard times. His whole family is dead.
All my friends are dead.
But the funny thing is that the man is easily made happy.
Yes.
And
He likes candy.
he likes candy, but he also likes animals.
Who doesn't
Ooh.
like animals?
And
Oh.
he
The
has,
circus
good.
used to have a lot
there
of
is
animals before
Mr.
everyone
Giggles
died.
eat
there is a form of
No.
avian
Avian
animal that he likes, and it's
Ooh.
ducks. And Lord Wellington Smythe was delighted by ducks.
It's the simple pleasures.
It's the simple things in life that make you happy.
He was delighted by some dastardly ducklings.
Yes, he was.
Max's turn.
That would be
Yeah,
the
yeah,
end
that
of
would be
the round.
hang on.
End of round. Jake, you played 2 things. There's no way you can play another one.
Maybe if I pulled a card, I could have, but I didn't. So end of round. Let us take a look at the score.
For whom the bell tolls.
I believe I haven't
fly.
changed. I'm still at -65.
I believe I can fly.
Max is at. Let's see, it's -50. I'm -40. Fuck. But 2 people are dead.
Wait, you're at negative. Okay,
40.
so -40.
I have risen.
Josh.
Josh is at, let's see, negative
Figured we'd use
15. negative 55 plus 15.
Yeah, we
70.
really need to screw
Negative
Josh up
70, and then negative 80.
So
Yeah.
you're at negative 80.
Oh, no, I didn't count the plus 50. So negative 50.
Grant, what are you at?
I actually have gotten better. I'm at negative 35.
Woo! And I'm still at -65.
I got better.
Wow,
I got better.
Jake's in the lead.
I'm in the lead.
My turn?
Not for long.
Yeah, you turn, Max.
Well,
That's the issue with going last. You always get
son
butt
of a
fucked.
bitch.
you see, let's see who's that. Balthazar.
Oh.
Oh no, not Balthazar.
Balthazar.
Just leave him to be depressed and alone.
After he was pierced by porcupines, he went to the local vet to, get fixed up. After removing the needles, he looked into the eyes of his vet and he fell in love.
Oh, that's kind of adorable and creepy.
Yeah.
Then again, it's Texas.
His vet.
Texas, I'm
His
sorry.
vet.
I'm sorry for ragging on you so much, but at least you're not Alabama, because I'm pretty sure one day I'm going to have to issue an apology to the entire state.
Anyway, and the vet, oddly enough, fell in love back.
Weird.
And Balthazar and his
Texas.
vet,
Yes.
his vet's name being Alex.
Oh, okay. Whoa. Guy or girl, this is important.
Alexandria.
Okay.
Alexandra.
Alexander.
Maria.
And then her middle name is Ia.
Okay.
Okay, so Alexandria.
And-
So at least it's not
They were married.
AKA
they're
bestiality
they're
marriage.
married magnificently.
Put in a twist of fate.
Oh.
I'm not done yet, you whore.
It's an event card.
It's an event
You can
card,
respond
and
to
you
it.
played it on me. In a twist of fate, was he
You
was
played- yeah.
married magnificently, but left at the altar.
You
and-
keep that one.
I keep it and replace the top modifier with one from my hand. And he was left at the altar, and because of that, he ran off. And he ran into the woods as usual, into a camping ground, tripping and falling into the fire. And the Balthazar was burnt and killed, causing him to die.
Well played, sir. Well played.
My turn's done. I can't do
Alright.
anything else.
So
Oh, I got to draw a card.
We are running out of cards.
Alessandra Deville. She found love on the lake. She landed legacy. Everything seemed like it was going for her. Then she went to the zoo.
Oh no, the zoo. Zoo quite the terrible place in this particular part of Texas.
These tigers remembered her
Oh, no.
from their time at the circus.
Oh, they're
Oh,
retired
good Lord.
tigers from the circus.
And they thought, well, we're doing so much better, and you're still a tattooed freak. And they began taunting her.
She got taunted by talking tigers?
Taunted by talking
In
tigers.
Texas.
In
Yes.
Texas.
Was one of them named Tony?
No, one of them was not named Tony.
He wasn't great.
He was not great.
There was Timothy the tiger, though.
She was taunted by Timothy the tiger in Texas?
And you know what? Let's see. Let's go with Professor Helena Slogar.
Oh, no.
You know, let's see.
That old
Come on.
piggy.
What did
I
you
want to
talk
get my
about?
butt kicked. Why not screw with Jake?
He is in the lead.
Because, let's see.
I'm not technically in the lead yet. I only
You've got
have
2 dead.
but I only have a total
Max,
of
this is my hand. Professor Helena Slogar. She was, let's see, what's that?
Hey, Jake.
She was
I
wounded
do not
by
win,
wasps.
But you want to take them down?
Huh?
I'll help you.
Sure.
I
I don't care if I lose. I just don't want Josh.
She
to
was
lose.
I'm like,
wounded
I have
by
like as many as you
wasps.
do.
She was wounded by wasps. Yes.
I was going to do this to you.
But, you know what?
That was the
Grant,
first
I'm
one.
actually going to be really nice to you. She was wounded by wasps, and I was going to play this one on
Then
myself,
play this.
but
Feeling sorry for me.
kind of. Partially, I want you on my side.
Gotcha.
But
But, you know, she ran off being chased by these wasps, and she never returned. It's a death card. That gives you a plus 10 since she had the beast icon.
Aha. It's a plus 25.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, I can look at that. What the hell happened to my phone?
I wonder if Alessandra is going to be wondrously well wed.
No.
No? Alright. That would be Grant's turn.
That is indeed correct. And I think... So... Elias Igor. Thought to be written out of the will. Poor lad. Well, as it was, he ended up getting more troubled. Poor
Oh,
lad.
really? How? I'm not sure how you can get much worse off than that.
Yeah.
Well, simple. He was gobbled by gangrene.
Oh,
Oh,
no.
no.
Gangrene, the silent killer.
we don't have any more cards in the deck. Oh, shuffle.
I
and
shuffled
play
them up.
them.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. So, as I don't even... I'll be honest, I don't even know what gangrene is.
It's an infection.
Gotcha.
It rots your limbs away and makes them fall off.
Yeah.
Ouch, that's gotta hurt.
Especially for someone who's a gravedigger.
Yeah.
His limbs, it depends on his limbs for his income.
Yeah.
Yep.
Is that the end of your turn?
No, sir.
I just got one more.
Being a teddy bear. Grogor. excuse me.
Grogar.
Grogor. I'm fucking tired.
It's fine. It's fine.
I can't do anything.
Yes, you can.
Not to
The
him.
poor little teddy bear, he has
Sure
enough
you can.
issues as it is. Being so
really
small out in the
can't.
world alone.
Well, then let me do things to him.
Well,
Fully intended.
are you two gonna shut up?
We're being quiet. Ish.
Perfectly.
Being
capable of
so
fucking
small in such a big world. Grogar
Oh, Jesus. That's
was
my
scared by scandals.
Oh, no.
And that ends my turn.
Interesting.
up. And Jake proceeds to win it.
Now, Alessandra.
God, Jake, why me?
She's,
Why not you?
she's struggling a little bit. She, what was the last card I played on her?
She was taunted by talking tigers in Texas.
Taunted by talking tigers in Texas. Drove her out of the state.
It did.
She needed to get away. She needed to calm down.
Oh.
She goes to California. And the Ringling Brothers are there.
Oh, no.
And she goes, you know what?
I missed
I'm
the
gonna
circus?
go. I'm gonna not only do I miss the circus, I'm gonna see what a real good circus looks like.
Oh, wow.
An actual circus. And in a weird change of events, Alessandra was charmed at the circus.
Oh, no.
Oh.
Now, while she's being charmed at the circus, the old dam,
The old dad.
It.
you know, Balthazar, just recently being deceased, kind of caused her to lose her mind. And, you know, running out of food and money and income, she had to keep Balthazar for sustenance.
Right.
Yes. But as you know, what happens to rotting meat usually is
Yeah.
that it gets infested with
All
tiny
sorts
insects.
Yes.
and she found maggots in the meat.
Ooh.
And with that, I immediately discard 1 card. And then I gotta draw 3 to get to my hand.
All right.
You guys are in the line.
End of the round.
End of the round.
End of the round.
Max remains at negative 40.
Josh is fighting, let's see,
A losing battle.
55, 60, second, 75, and then minus, so 60.
You're at 60?
Yep.
And Grant, I'm at a possible 85.
What?
Possible. None of them are dead.
One of them
Helena's dead, but she's 15.
Possible 85.
And I'm at a negative 80. Someone needs to cheer up Grant's family.
Hey, come on! I've been getting my butt kicked this entire game.
Yep, but you're in the lead right now.
Yeah.
Is it possible to do a slight mulligan? Discard 2.
There's nothing about it in the rules, so you.
So
So
if you-
there's nothing about it in the rules for Gloom. I propose that we.
If he wants to use his 2 plays as discarding cards.
Yeah, true. That's the closest thing there is.
Okay.
So Max is technically passing up his turn.
Mine.
Gonna play 1. He was
Okay.
hunted by horrors after delighted by ducklings. He was hunted by horrors along the lakeshore,
Those must have been
geez.
some really evil ducks.
and just
Alright.
second turn.
My turn.
Okay.
Elisandra, after being charmed by the circus, she was in North California.
North California.
North California.
No cow.
Yes, no cow. And she went out. She helped them do some things, and
Yes.
she was helping them get some water when she fell down the well
Fell down the well.
and subsequently ran out of air.
No!
To be or not to be?
No!
That's game, isn't it?
No.
He played to be or not to be.
Oh, crap!
And so,
Move it to this one.
I'm not
'Cause
taking
you-
hers.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
taking his.
Fuck you, Max.
Oh no!
Way to
So
go,
he still
Max!
lives.
You were the
Move it
man!
to
Max is a
Lord
dick.
Wellington Smythe.
I will never
And
forgive
so
you for
he's
this.
a negative 25.
Get the fuck out of my house.
He's a negative 25.
Tell me someone's got an event card.
I don't.
I don't.
I do.
Do you really?
Unpleasant surprise.
What is
What
it?
is it? No, it's the modifier one.
Yeah, it's the modifier.
Actually, this has a modifier on it. It has a negative 15.
That is true. I can't use my phone. Yay, rules!
Okay.
Well, I'm looking it up just because.
We're having a brief break.
Because I.
Won't win, but
Yeah.
Yeah.
But Jake will.
No,
No,
I will
well-
hurry up and end this.
You won't?
as of right
Well,
now,
we'll keep it
I
going.
only have
Why
negative
keep
30.
it going?
Because he's Grant. So you're at negative 30?
I'm only at negative 30. The only reason why I have what? No, I paused it on purpose.
You didn't
because
pause
we were-
my phone.
Okay.
Oh, well, I can edit it out.
Yeah. Assuming you can find it.
We'll see.
Anyway,
Um,
I say we just put it on. YouTube, I say we just put this on Raw.
on Raw.
Yeah.
We can.
Yeah.
I'll put something in the. I'll put something in the description about how like
Taking
at
fucking
this
forever.
at this time we'll.
Yeah.
Minute 12.
All right.
Or an hour 12, excuse
Yeah.
me.
Anyway,
Okay. So we want to restart or start over. Yeah. All right.
alright, so.
Oh, son of a bitch! Why does that always happen?
Oh, fuck.
Fuck. So
Keeps going.
the discrepancy was, can he play that to be or not to be
That's
on
not it.
the death card, which
Jake
had a modifier on it. So and if it would count.
It counts as
It
both a
counts.
modifier and a death
But
card.
the question is, do you want to do it? Do you want to play it?
Currently? No.
Okay, so.
Oh.
So just let him die.
Because that'll be game.
That'll be game.
Yeah, fuck it then.
Son of a
What are we doing?
fucking
An unpleasant
bitch.
surprise, yep.
Okay, so he's gonna play it
So that gets discarded.
along with these. And Lord Wellington Smythe lives. Yay!
Hi, Max. I love you.
You're a dead man.
Wow!
All right.
I want this game to be over. Get my ass handed to me.
So am I.
Say, dude,
If
so
we go
I
out,
got...
if we
you
go
and
out right
Jake
now,
are winning.
if we go out right now, I lose. I need a death card.
Yeah, no, you did the same thing to me last game. I'm not gonna fall for some shit like that.
Josh. Okay, go ahead.
Oh, I need a card.
It's Josh's turn now, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yes. All right, so
I can't do shit.
Mr. Giggles was devoured by weasels.
Yep.
He made a miraculous recovery in his hospital bed. Oh no! Only to walk out and immediately be set upon by the wild Texan weasel.
The wild Texan weasel.
Yes, ferocious teeth like razors, and
Vicious.
horrible things. And they ripped him chunk by chunk apart. The
Wait.
only thing that was left was a weasel wearing his nose.
I have one question. For all of this, where the fuck were the Texas Rangers?
You know.
On vacay.
Yes. So is that game?
Yep.
That is game.
That is game.
Either way, fuck.
So I fell from grace here. Leading, or in second with a negative 80. I lose all that, and I go back down to negative 30.
Negative 50.
Let's
Max
see.
at negative 50.
Mm-hmm.
What do you got, Josh?
Because fucking died without fucking
Give me a
cares.
minute. 20.
I have
Negative
one
5.
dead person, so I only count the dead person, right?
Yes.
Negative 15.
Negative 25.
Negative 40.
Didn't come in last.
Negative 10, so
Yeah,
50.
fuck you.
65. 70.
Josh wins!
See,
Oh, I've
With
won
a
my
negative
first
70.
game of Gloom!
Here is the final
you
standings.
see, Grant, if you hadn't done that, I would have won.
Yeah, and I
Five.
still
See,
would
I
have
told
lost.
you were going to win.
So
I
here's
didn't think I was.
the final tally. The
Counted it
final
up.
tally is Grant in last with negative 25.
Fuck you.
I'm
That's
in
10 points better than last game.
second to
Yeah?
last with negative 30. Max is in second with negative 50. And Josh wins finally with an astounding
It's a
negative
miracle.
And I
70.
fought for this fucking win.
Yeah, you did.
An idiot can be taught.
Hey,
I love you, Josh.
you're a
Alrighty.
good man.
You know I love you.
Yeah, I know.
So that's it. That was Gloom. I hope you guys enjoyed.
First, I want to hear. Okay, so Max, you've played this. This is your
I hate
second
this
game. This is your second game, right?
Yeah.
Jake, this is your second game.
This is like my fourth game.
Oh, yeah.
That was my third.
No, it can't be your fourth game. It's your second game.
No, it's my fourth.
No, it's not.
We've played two. We played two when you
Yeah,
first
because
got
this is my
it.
sixth game. So
Yes. So this is my fourth game.
This is my third. That was my third.
Yeah. All right. So, Grant, what did you think of it?
Obviously, being, you're killing people, it's a little
Dark.
disturbing, evil.
Sounds par for the course for this podcast.
Yep.
Really brings out the dark side on somebody, Josh. And
Especially with the weasel thing at the end.
that was actually very creepy.
Thank you.
Yes.
But overall, I mean, it's a fun game. But obviously, it's got that, as I said, the
It's
six.
got Mario Party syndrome.
Yes. it
Yeah.
does.
Well, I can feel the hatred emanating from Max right now.
You can almost see it
Would
flowing
you-
out of his ears too.
In the end, though,
Pissed.
would you recommend it?
Absolutely, honestly, being the kind of thing that it is a certain age recommendation.
Mhm.
You know,
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah, I'd say personally, 13, 14,
And,
older,
That sounds
That
about
sounds
right.
teenage.
teenage up. Yeah, so
Jake, what were your thoughts?
I love this game. I mean, just what I love about it the most is the creativity it brings out in people, and the fact that it's a fun card game and it's fun to like kind of backstab everyone and just like get the Mario Party syndrome. But what's also really fun is to coming up with the little stories and
Yeah,
the funny little quirks that happen to your characters. I highly recommend this game. It'd be cool. It's a fun little party game. There's extensions, so you can always play it more
Yep.
than 4 people.
Instead of a mod of the week, I have expansions of the week for this.
Expansions of the week for this. Awesome.
very
And
nice.
so I would strongly recommend it. Look it up if you. I don't know if you like hearing this or what, but yeah, get it. Get some friends together and play it. It's it's a good way. to
Costs
pass
about
time.
$25. I was lucky I found it for $20 on eBay
Yeah,
with
And,
shipping.
Like I said, highly recommend.
Yes.
Max,
What do you think?
Fuck this game.
are you rage quitting on this game?
I'm pissed because shit.
Because Grant.
Because Grant, because Josh, a little because Jake. Jake actually didn't fuck me over too bad.
In the end, we all fucked with you.
I only did one thing to you.
Yeah, but it was the worst thing in the game.
Died without cares.
I would just like to point. I was just pointing out that I only did the one thing.
Yeah, but it was the worst thing.
All I did was play the unpleasant surprise.
Which,
Now-
Because you're a penis monger.
but that took the win away from.
Now, Max, what's your recommendation on this?
I guess it's a fun game.
I
A
guess.
little louder.
I guess it's a fun game. to
Would
play
you
with
Would you
friends.
recommend it?
Sure, teenagers up.
Teenagers up. So
Fuck this game.
So
What was
problem
your
is-
favorite and least favorite parts? Okay, what's your favorite part? Because your least favorite part is having
Yes.
fucked over by me.
Favorite part? Probably that early...
Give me my axe.
Probably the early lead I kind of established with the... with Lola dying. Then least favorite parts. Huh.
Butterfield.
Let me count the reasons why.
Especially because Butterfield's his favorite character.
Okay, we gotta end this, so we can't go too long on reasons.
My favorite parts are the storytelling primarily.
The alliteration.
It's good for two sets of people. The alliteration, but it's good for two sets of people, in my opinion. People who are really good, really good friends.
Yeah.
So you won't instantly get stabbed as soon as this game is over.
Yeah.
I left my knife in my car.
Good. And the people who you're just getting to know. Because that way, you learn some people's quirks, how they think. If one of them needs therapy, primarily me, then Max. That's mine.
It's a good way to show your creativity.
It is.
Yeah.
I would also recommend it for. I'd go a little lower if it's a really disturbed kid and say 10 and up. Although Atlas Games recommends 13 and up.
Yes. Okay.
That's
And
what the average was.
You can play this with 2 to 4 players. I believe some expansions allow you to play more. I do have the 2 expansions of the week.
What are the 2 expansions of the week, Josh?
Anyone who knows me saw this coming. There is a Cthulhu Gloom expansion.
Oh my god.
The other one is Unhappy Homes.
Unhappy Homes.
Yes, it's all about like the divorces, the murders in the house. It kind of gives it a
Is
bit
it
of
a Gloom?
Yeah, it's a Gloom expansion.
Oh,
called,
okay.
Gloom Unhappy Homes. But yes, it's a very good game. I was very excited when I got this in the mail. Very excited.
Should've seen
Yeah.
it jumping
So see you next week.
I was gonna say something, but I forgot. Josh and I have this thing with the Nerdquest podcast. It's called Big Pig.
Yes.
We're not gonna explain it now. We'll come out with a video later this week about it.
Okay.
But what it is it comes from Injustice, and it's a funny little thing we have, and it's kind of turned into a big inside joke / cult.
Yeah. Well, you know it. Max knows it. Jamie knows it.
We'll show Grant,
We'll show Grant.
Oh,
but
shit.
You'll love it.
Yeah, it's hilarious. We'll make a video about it later this week. Put it out for you guys, and you'll get what we're talking about when we say all hail Big Pig.
Yes.
And that's going to be it for this week. So thank you for listening. Thank you to Grant for being on. Thank you for Max for coming back.
And thank you for Max preemptively for not killing me.
Yes.
Really appreciate having us.
Yeah. Well, we'll be sure to have you guys on again soon. Maybe not on the Gloom cast for Max.
Especially Max.
Until then, play more games. All hail the Big Pig.
All hail the Big Pig.
And
A word from our sponsors.
Always nerd on.
I think it's time to sign off, don't you, Jake?
It is time to sign off.
All right, peace out.
Bye.